Hello everybody and welcome to the Daytona International Speedway, where we are getting set to run the 5th annual Daytona 500. That is correct. We begin the season with our most awesomest and important race of the year, and that of course being the coveted Daytona 500. All 42 drivers are set. They're in their race cars. They are set to get ready to take the green flag. And boy, oh boy, is it definitely gonna be an exciting one today. Now, as you see, we are gonna get ready for the Daytona 500. On the poles, on the pole, of course, is Dusty Allen, who was able to keep his starting position, along with Ben Neuwirth in the 20. They both were able to keep their front row starting spots as they raced a very clean Budweiser duel. Speaking of which, the winners of each Budweiser duel are starting third and fourth today. That is Annabelle Belvin in the 19 and Steve Pollard in the number 9. This is going to be a fantastic race as we are going to go down trackside for opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as color guard representing all 5 branches of the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard present today's colors. Now please welcome Reverend Hal Marshman as he delivers our invocation.
Almighty God and Father of all mankind, we thank you for this great world in which we live, and for this great nation, and for those who lead our nation. And we pause to give thanks to your goodness, and bless us all, and help us know that you are our God and we are your children. Shalom and amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and welcome Curb Records recording artist and Grammy winner Leanne Rimes as she sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, how the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes had bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. How the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Leanne Rimes. Let's hear it for the B-2 stealth bombers out of Whiteman Air Force Base and the 2 F-15s from Seymour Johnson's Air Force Base. Also a thank you to the beautiful Eagles from SeaWorld Orlando.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the most famous words in racing, the President of the United States.
Thank you, Bill. Laura and I are honored to be here for this fantastic spectacle. We asked God's blessings on the drivers, NASCAR fans, and on our great nation. Now it is my honor to start this race. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired here in Daytona. The cars are rolling off the grid. Here we go to start the 5th annual Daytona 500. All of the cars rolling off onto the racetrack. As you know, the Daytona 500 is presented today in Fox, NASCAR on Fox. Yep, this is the NNSCRA on Fox. This race is brought to you by the Fox station, the Fox network. All 42 cars set to take the green flag. As you see, a lot of them warming up their engines, catching up to the grid. This is definitely going to be an exciting 30 lap event. 30? Huh. I thought I'd pick 20, but okay. 30 laps of racing here in the Daytona 500. It's actually 10 extra laps than last time. So it'll be great to see these cars race 30 laps and see how long they can make it. Give cars plenty of opportunities to catch back up with the pack in case they lose it. Very special 5th annual Daytona 500 set to get underway. As you can see, the Daytona logo on the wall coming off of turn number 4. We're getting ready to start. The Daytona 500 pace car is in. Here we go to take the green flag in the 5th annual Budweiser All-Pro Series season. Here we go. Green is out. Very impressive start in the Daytona 500, side by side in the first 8 rows there. Side by side. Who's gonna get the advantage though going into turn number 3? Looks like the outside line's getting a bit of an advantage with Ben Neuwirth, but the inside line's gonna start taking its effect. Everybody gets through the turn cleanly. Who's going to lead the first lap? Think it's going to be Dusty Allen in the 42 who leads lap number 1. And just barely. No, there's the 20 of Ben Neuwirth who leads the first lap in the Daytona 500. And now they're going to put him in the middle. They're putting Dusty Allen in the middle between 2 Joe Gibbs racing cars. And Annabelle Belvin in the 19 car will now take the lead. Go up the racetrack to the middle, which is going to open the door for Sean Henley. Henley getting pushed by Hendrick Motorsports cars. 3 wide in the corners, which is not usually always a good thing. In the Daytona 500, you see the 20 of Ben Neuwirth is in fact in the wall, and they're going to come down in front of the field, and we have an accident. Caution is out the first time of the day. Holy moly, cars flipping and oh my god. Flipping and flying. A bunch of cars involved here. Ooh, a lot of cars are missing the accident too. Oh my gosh, we got Joseph Srigley, Derek Pemberton involved, Larry Hagan in the 4, James Qualls in the 12, Steve Pollard involved. Dusty Allen, our pole sitter. Ben Newworth, our outside pole sitter, involved. Trent Dunham is involved. Johnny Gardner looks to be involved. I apologize, Johnny, if this isn't the correct car you wanted to drive. I apologize for that. Daniel Voiles, the Bud Shootout winner, is involved. He's got some massive front end. Connor Breton involved. Seth Cole may have gotten involved. I'm not too sure. Silver Fox down below the apron, he was involved. And I think the 55 and the 21 made it through, along with a number of other cars. But as you can see, we already had the first caution of the day, and it did not take long to come out, as an accident off of turn number 4 has started the wreck. A couple cars looks to be coming to pit road, but we'll have to wait and see how this is all going to play out here in the Daytona 500. We'll be right back. Okay, here's what happened to bring out the first caution of the Daytona 500. You see Ben Newworth in the 20 car. He is hitting the wall, and Steve Pollard in the 9 is going to try to get a run underneath him. Can't get the hole in time. Turns down into the 61 and the 42. That turns the 42 car hard into the outside wall, and the 6 car hits him hard as well. Now you see the 6 car try to control his car. You see the 24 car of Cody Hagan going to get through. The 15 car kind of gets it. Then the 24 turns the 6 car down onto pit road. And others get involved, including the 4 car who flips over. And you see the 5 and the 16 car all getting involved in this wreck. The 38 cars flipping. I forgot to tell you that we do have 3 onboard cameras, and we're going to go take a look at them now. The first of the onboard cameras will be of our... Actually, they're pretty much of all the winners this season. So our first onboard camera will be with Daniel Voiles in the 22 machine. Here's what he saw. Oops. Here he was already getting on the brakes because Voiles was already getting on the brakes because of catching the pack so quickly. Wow, what a way to start an event. Our next onboard camera is from Gatorade Duel number 1 winner. That is the 19 of Annabelle Belvin, and it's going to be from her rear camera. And then finally, from the number 9 of Steve Pollard. That is what happened to bring up the first caution of the day. It was quite a big one on the front straightaway. Let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway, where all of the drivers involved in that wreck have been checked and cleared from the medical center. And we are getting ready to go back racing here at the Daytona International Speedway. We're going to quickly run through the list of car numbers that have retired from the race. And to do this with more ease, I will do this so I can see few drivers' names. Joseph Srigley, Larry Hagan, Derek Pemberton, the entire front row, Ben Newworth and Dusty Allen all involved. James Qualls is out. Daniel Voiles is still on pit road repairing damage. He's 2 laps down. James Silverfox is out. Steve Pollard is out. Trent Dunham is 1 lap down, still on pit road getting damage repaired. Connor Breton and Nathan Hudson are all retired today. Have all retired today here at Daytona. So here we go. We still got about 25 laps to go In the Daytona 500 coming to 24, it's going to be Sean Henley, Nick Pericles, Jay Pericles, Jay Keynes, Jessica Shelton, Annabelle Belvin, Jessica Villanueva, Annie Thomas, Anthony McCurry, and Peter Saviano. Your top 10. And on the restart, the 48 car dove immediately down to the inside line, and his teammate, Jay Pericles, not only that, and his son as well, did not even go down to help him at all. Now the inside line's starting to form here. You got teammates in the 48 of Nick Pericles and the 25 of Jessica Shelton on that inside line. Here we go. We got 3 wide already starting here. But it's going to be Sean Henley who leads this lap. You see the pack of cars that are already coming. We got a couple of cars who are falling back already in this group of cars. That John Cittadino, Preston Plord, Sam Young, and Cody Hagan have all kind of drifted back. You see the 22 car. You see the 22 car. He's barely up to speed here. He's lost the pack. Uh oh, we could have another accident here. Oh no, okay, good. They got off the 8 car. 88 car up into the wall. And here comes Jessica Shelton, gonna try to go to the inside with no help at all yet. Here comes the help now. Shelton with a good run, and it has been confirmed that they have put Trent Dunham's car behind the wall here at Daytona. So Daytona luck again has plagued Trent Dunham. Now it's Hendrick Motorsports driver Jessica Shelton that has the lead. Behind her in the 7 car, Stephanie Naylor. She's trying to get a good run off the 41 of Cody Lamas, but it's still Shelton who is leading here at Daytona. I did not mean to put this for 30 laps, but oh well. This is gonna be a bitch to upload. There we go. Shelton now takes the lead, or still has the lead here. Bunch of cars in the back, kind of forming a good line back there. Now Shelton with a good lead, but here comes Cody Lamas and Season 4 champion Nick Altendorf in the 3. What a way to cap off a championship season with a win in the Daytona 500. Here comes Altendorf being pushed by the number 43 of Jake Haynes. Altendorf now is going to go for the lead on the inside line. As you can see, a lot of the cars still have broken up into packs. Couple of stragglers back there. Nick Altendorf has the lead in that number 3 Dow Chevrolet. Like I said, how fitting would it be if a driver who won the championship goes out the very next season and wins the Daytona 500? Couple of cars in the back there hitting the wall, but it's still the 3. It's still the 3 leading this event. And now look at Jessica Villanueva in the 78 car. She's steadily up to 4th. You know how close she has been to a win in Season 4. She could definitely use a win, including a win here in the Daytona 500. Single file line down the back straightaway. Who's going to be the first to peek out? Sean Henley and Dylan Potee. They timed it good. Here they come. Tweenix Racing on the inside line. Tweenix Racing on the inside line. Potee and Henley. They're kind of coming through the field. The 17 is up into the wall, but he gets off the wall. Now he's pretty much good. Now Altendorf has 2 Tweenix Racing teammates right behind him, along with Dylan Young in the 2. Dougie Shears, the winner of the Season 3 Daytona 500. He's up there in the 34 car. He could try to win another Daytona 500. Ooh, Dylan Young is all over the back bumper of Sean Henley. If he can push Sean, he could get a good run and try to push the 31 car past. Dylan Young's going to go to the inside, but with no help. But he's still going to stick the 57 up the outside line. Oh, look at Henley getting inch closer and closer to the back bumper of that number 3. But it's still Nick Altendorf leading more laps here in the Daytona 500. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this time to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more action from Daytona. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway, where it is still all Nick Altendorf in the 3 car, who is leading with Dylan Poteet right behind him. I'm not sure exactly what's going on in the mind of Poteet, but he has not made an attempt to pass the 3 car, and they are catching a lapped car up ahead of Daniel Voiles in that 22. He has lost the draft and is quite slower than everybody else. Now, here comes Cody Lamas in the 41. His teammate in the 14 right behind him. The 3 car going to go down the block, but they're going to catch the 22 probably in this corner. It's either in this corner or they're going to catch him down the back straightaway. It's going to be down the back straightaway. 3 car going to go up to the outside line. The 19 is going to come right down. I wouldn't be surprised. Now these cars are getting held up behind the 22 car. I'm almost surprised they didn't try to put the 22 in the middle. But the 22 car is slowing down the pack at the inside line. 3 wides getting out behind him. They're got to try to find a way to clear the 22 car. No pit stops here at Daytona. It's all going to be green flag. And look at the Stewart-Haas racing duo going to pass each other. Now they're going to try to run down the 3 car with teammates. We got Cody Lamas and Kyle Matthews. Kyle Matthews' his one and only win came back at Dover of last season. How cool would it be for Kyle Matthews to put the number 14 in victory lane? It's not going to be for a long time since they catch the 21 car. It's a 6-car breakaway at the front because everyone's getting held up behind the 22 of Daniel Voiles. If this was a 20-lap Daytona 500, then I'm pretty sure the 3 of Altendorf would be really, really happy knowing that there would only be technically 3 laps to go if this was a 20-lap race. But there's 13 laps to go in this race. 13 laps to go in the Daytona 500. And look who is all up in here. We have Nick Altendorf, Cody Lamas, O'Neal Baldwin, Dylan Poteet, Dylan Young, and Kyle Matthews. They've all formed a straight line. And it looks like the 14 is actually going... Oh! In the back of the pack right here, the 17 car got really close to spinning out. He hit the wall a ton, and a lot more drivers have gotten past the 22 of Daniel Voiles. But a bunch of others are falling back still. Oh, we have a change for the lead. It's Cody Lamas in the 41 car. Lamas has taken the lead with Poteet now in second, and Dylan Young in third, but here comes Kyle Matthews on the inside looking for it. The highest Poteet has run today is second place. The question is, will the cars behind these drivers be able to form a line and catch them within these final 10 laps? Ooh, Dylan Young was looking to kind of close the door on O'Neal Baldwin, but can't do it. Then here comes the 14 and the 3 to the inside of the 31. Ooh, the 3 car changes his mind and decides to go to the outside. Now going to come back down and stick to the inside. Now the Stewart-Haas Racing teammates are 1 and 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 car breakaway at the front for the lead. 10 laps to go in the Daytona 500. And now here comes Kyle Matthews with the lead, and they are catching another slow car, and that is Sam Young. Rookie Sam Young getting caught here. He has a small buckle on his hood, but I hope this doesn't break up the field again, because I want these drivers to have a very, very good, clean race, and I don't want it to just give it away, but it's gonna suck if it happens. I wish the 21 cars would go to fucking pit road or something. Here comes O'Neal Baldwin in the 18 with Annabelle right behind him. I'm assuming that's brother and sister maybe, and they are both pushing here in the Daytona 500. Ooh, they are really catching that 21 car. The 14 is going to go to the high side. O'Neal Baldwin's going to make a daring move to try to pass. And here we go. Cars are gonna get slowed down because of the 21 of rookie Sam Young, and that's gonna drastically alter the end of this race. The 14 is all by his lonesome, and he got cars giraffed in behind him. They're gonna put the 21 car 3 wide. Oh, this is gonna be good. At least for the time being, as other cars are now beginning to catch the drivers. O'Neal Baldwin gonna get put up to the middle line by Annabelle. And here comes the Season 4 champion, Altendorf, on the inside as well. The 14 car is definitely gonna have to learn to mirror drive now, if it's more crucial than ever. Can the Baldwins hook back up and get to the front? Hell, if a caution comes out now, we'd have a green-white checkered. Here we go. We got 7 laps to go here at Daytona. 7 laps to go. Nick Altendorf, the champion of Season 4, has now moved his way back into the second position. In crucial positions too, as he could possibly take the lead if he makes a move, and he's gonna make a move to the inside of the 14, and the 19's gonna come with him. Oh, they're leaving the 14 out to dry right now. The 14 car hung out to dry on the outside, no drafting help at all. O'Neal Baldwin, Dylan Poteet, all and others still in the middle of the line. 6 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Who is going to etch their name on the trophy of the previous 4 race winners here in the Daytona 500. Battle for third is on. Here comes O'Neal Baldwin. He could try to get up there to help Annabelle get the lead. Annabelle's too far off the back bumper to even attempt to make a move. She really needs help because of the way the drafting works with these Gen 6 race cars. The number 19 really needs some help. And here it looks like she's going to get it from her teammate. 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 5 to go. And it's still... And O'Neal gonna move to the inside, and Annabelle didn't get the memo. She's gonna get stuck to the outside line. That Snickers Extreme paint scheme run by O'Neal Baldwin will be his primary scheme for the rest of the season. The 13 car on the inside. Will he be able to, will the 13 of Stephen Pollard III be able to clear him? And he will. Well, not clear him, but you know what I mean. Get a good run underneath the 18. Oh my gosh, and others coming up through the middle of the pack. The 2 car gonna put the 13 to the high side. Coming to 4 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Oh my gosh, what a championship season it would possibly be for Nick Altendorf. Season 4 champion, Season 5 Daytona 500 winner. Here comes Kyle Matthews back to the inside in that number 14 car. Dylan Poteet with them, the 14 going to try to carry his momentum to the outside, but will not be able to complete it. Oh, Altendorf getting a lot of bottom open. Here comes Dylan Poteet. Dylan Poteet with Tweenix Racing teammate Alex May right behind him. 3 laps of racing to go in the Daytona 500. Uh-oh, the 51 left too much bottom open, and Shelton is going to take advantage. Jessica Shelton going to take advantage. The 3 car is stuck on the high line. Oh, what a horrible run of luck this has been for the 3 car. Led a lot of races. Poteet blocking Shelton on the outside. Shelton's got a fender, but it's not going to be enough, and Shelton's going to lose the 2nd spot to Stephen Paul in the 3rd and the 13 on the inside. Oh, they are coming to 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Oh, Lord, I cannot believe this. You got previous Daytona 500 champions up in the mix, as here comes Annabelle to the inside of Dylan Poteet. 2 laps of racing to go, and they are nowhere near any lapped cars that will affect the outcome of this race. Dougie Shears in the 34, looking to be the first 2-time winner of the Daytona 500. He won it back in the number. He won it back when he was driving the number 11. Here we go, white flag. 1 lap to go in the Daytona 500. Oh no, here comes Cody Lamas in the 41 car, gonna go 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead in the Daytona 500. Now they're gonna go down the backstretch. Lamas goes up to block, but that's gonna open the door for the 18 of O'Neal Belvin. And O'Neal has the run on the inside line. Ooh, O'Neal, don't leave the bottom open. For the first time in his NR 2003 career, side-by-side drag racing to the finish. Who's it going to be at the line? O'Neal Belvin has won the Daytona 500. O'Neal Belvin has won the Daytona 500. And a fantastic finish. It is that number 18 Snickers Extreme Toyota Camry that will go to victory lane. Toyota's very first win in the Daytona. Well, not really. Yeah, the 83, I think. No, not even that. My first Daytona 500 back when it was Ryan Cooper who won. He was driving the 55 Toyota. So yeah. But O'Neal Belvin has won the Daytona 500. Here we go. The official racing results are saved, and it's O'Neal Belvin the winner. Kyle Matthews in 2nd, Alex May 3rd, Cody Lamas 4th, Nick Altendorf 5th, and Dougie Shears comes home in the 6th position. It was a last lap pass that got the victory for O'Neal Belvin. Last lap pass on the back straightaway that got the 18 to victory lane. Cody Lamas tried to hold it, but he couldn't do it. And Kyle Matthews was oh so close to picking off the win, coming down to the line. Congratulations to O'Neal Belvin. He well-deserved victory here in the Daytona 500. And the 18 car has gone back to victory lane for the first time since Kansas of last season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will take care of Daytona 500 or Daytona Speed Weeks here in Season 5 of the Budweiser All-Pro Series. Next week, we head up, just right up I-95 to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, where anything can happen in Atlanta, the world's fastest 1.5-mile racetrack. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this race. Please stay tuned for the Atlanta race, and don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like, especially if you haven't, and like only if you like this video. It'll help a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next week at Atlanta. Until we meet again.